Welcome everyone to the Emerald Diamond, the Feudin'Fowls versus the Marauders today. Game number 87 of Cheese League Baseball. Today, Woodland Brant gets the start for the Feudin'Fowls and Brock Farley on the mound for the home team Marauders. And Oliver Hanna will lead off the game. Power versus lefties activated already. Ooh, that's ball inside. 1-1 now to Hanna. And the 2-1 pitch. Inside outed there. Tied him up, actually. Grounder to McLong, throw at third for the first out, and that brings up Kellen Moran. One and one, and that one's popped up. Buck is there to put it away for the second out, and that brings up Carmelo McPherson. Take a look here at Farley, two-seamer, four-seamer, and that one's hit up the middle, base hit for McPherson. And Marcos Lester will step in.
Number 57.
Two-seamer, four-seamer, curveball change. More of a junk and accuracy pitcher is Farley. Lester, 370, 3 homers, 11 RBIs in the season, having a good season. 3-0 pitch. And walks him. So Farley walks Lester. Now 2 on, 2 out for Rod Slow. There's a hit to Tater Pepperonis for the final out. Go now to the bottom of the first. Lila Quinto leads it off for the home team Marauders. Home crowd sporting their Marauders maroon. The Fowls fans, of course, in the downy white shirts. That one's popped up. Center field. Lester puts it away for the first out. That brings up Gentry. Gentry's having a heck of a season. 440, 6 homers, 15 RBIs. One of the best hitters, if not the best hitter right now in Cheese League Baseball. 3-0. Green light. Taylor Schmidt makes the diving stop for out number 2. That brings up Stetson Fuller, center fielder here for the Marauders. Having a rough season, 146, 1 homer, and 3 RBIs. 2-1 pitch. And 3-1. And he's walked. So Brant walks him. Got a base runner here. And Raina McLongthorpe steps in. She is juiced. And another one of these hot hitters here on the Marauders lineup. That one's hit up the middle. Runners going to third. So we got runners on the corners now. As Joaquin Buck steps in. 2 outs. McLongthorpe runs exceptionally well there at first base. And that one's popped up. For the final out of the inning. We'll talk about Woodland Brant when we get back to it. Right now, Taylor Schmidt will lead it off in the top of the second for the Feudin'Fowls. And she grounds the Pepperonis for the first out. That brings up Lou Huber. Huber didn't really factor into the big game that the Fowls just had over the Colonels. Game number 86. They won 16-3. The 2-1 pitch now. Ties him up. 2-2. I believe Huber was over in that game. That one's popped up. Let's see if Quinto can get there. And she can't. 2-2. And that one's grounded to Pepperonis for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 13.
Rake Navarro steps in. Hits that one into left field. Buck is there and puts it away for the final out. Fowls go down in order. 6, 7, and 8 due up now for the Marauders in the bottom half of the second. While the Plows leads it off. Brant, 2-seamer, 4-seamer, slider, and curveball. More of a velocity pitcher. So you see high in the NPH there, 94. 3-1 now to Plows. And he walked him. Plows is walked. Xerox Liu steps in. Having a good year. 302, 1 homer, 9 RBIs. Left fielder here for the Marauders. Home crowd didn't like that call. The 1-1. Fouled off the end of the bat. 1-2 now in Liu. And, ooh, that gets past. Third baseman there. I believe that's Noggin down there at third. Brings up Park. And swings through that one. No outs here. Runners on first and second. Opportunity to make an impact. The 2-1 pitch. And there's a strike. And the 2-2 now. And full count on Park. And that one's hit through the left side. I think they're going to hold the runner. They do, wisely. So Julian Park, the base hit. The base is loaded now for Tater Pepperonis. Hitting 283, 2 homers, 7 RBIs this season. The 2-1 pitch. And that one is nubbed. Slow. Tosses to Brant for the first out. The run scores, though, and the Feudin'Fowls lead at 1-0. Or the Marauders, I apologize. The Marauders lead at 1-0. Lila Quinto steps in. Back to the top of the order. That one's hit. Moran is there. Fields and fires for the second out, but the run scores again. So the Marauders now have the 2-0 lead with 2 outs and a runner on third. Tucker Gentry steps in, fouls that one away. That one's ripped, and oh, just kind of knocked down there by Huber. The run scores. Huber tried to trap that one. So the run scores, and that brings up Stetson Fuller. The Marauders extend their lead 3-0 now. Good pitch there from Brant. And again, kind of jelly-legged him. 1-2. And it's a base hit into center field. Runner goes to third. Lester fires. Got him. Nice there by Lester. Throwing the guy out at third base. That'll bring up Maximilian Noggin to lead it off here. And the top of the third. Noggin contributed for sure to the Fowls win over the Colonels. I believe he had his first home run that game. The 1-2 now. Farley delivers. And there's the ball. 2-2. Got him. Noggin down on strikes. That brings up top of the order and Oliver Hanna, who's 0 for 1 today. It's fouled away. Farley is 2-2 on the year. This hot Marauders club. There's a strike. Tied him up 2-2. And Pepperonis is there for the second out. Farley is 2-2. Woodland Brant is 0-3 on the year. Would like to get his first win, that's for sure. As Kellen Moran steps in for the Fowls. Looks at a strike in the outside part of the plate. 1-1 now. And there's another strike. 1-2. And the ball high and outside. 2-2 now to Moran. There's a strike. Good pitching there from Farley. Gets Moran down on strikes. Big goose egg there for the Fowls. Go to the bottom of the third. And Raina McLongthorpe steps in. She's juiced. Look Look at her stats. Absolutely off the charts. She taps that one to slow for the first out. That juice does not really have much of an impact so far in Cheese League baseball. Juice batters or pitchers, it doesn't really matter. Joaquin Buck steps in. Brant fires a strike, 2-1. And that one's hit, and nice diving catch there by Moran for the second out. Otter Plows now steps in. Walked his first time up, and he hits that one. Oh, slow. Somehow snow cones that for the final out of the inning. Marauders go down in order. That brings up Mello McForsham here. He's 1 for 1 today.
Nope, that's inside.
1-2, and McForsham hits a base hit up the middle. The Marauders are 11-5 on the season. They sit atop the Pepperjack division, tied for first place with the Olympians, as Marcos Lester steps in. Power and contact versus lefties activated for Lester. Good speed on the bases here too for the Fowls. There's a strike. 1-2 now. Farley delivers. Ties him up inside with that breaking pitch. Strike 3. Good pitch. Brock Farley. Rod Slow steps in. And looks at the ball outside. 1-1 now. Fouled away. The 1-2 to Slow. Hits that one to McLongthrope. She fires to Pepperonis. And that's the only out they're going to get. So 2 outs now. Runner on first. Taylor Schmidt steps in. And Schmidt pops that one up. Liu is there to put it away for the final out of the inning. 7, 8, 9, the bottom part of the order, 2 up for the Marauders, and it'll be Liu who leads it off. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Feudin'Fowls are 8-8 as Liu pops that one up, and Moran is going to be there for the first out. They sit 3 games back in the Pepperjack division, so this game will only benefit, if the Fowls win, it benefits them. The Marauders lose, it benefits the Olympians. Park pops that one up. Brant's going to take it himself for the second out of the inning. And that brings up Tater Pepperonis. Looks at a strike in the inside part of the plate. Brant throws one in the dirt, try to get him to chase. And again, 2-1. That one's hit well. It's carrying, doesn't have the distance though. McForsham's there for the final out of the inning. 7, 8, 9 due up here for the Fowls in the top of the 5th. Louis Huber leads it up. Let's take a quick look here at Farley. 55 pitches now. Looking pretty comfortable. No movement on his stats. As the 1-2 pitch here to Huber is fouled away. And Pepperonis catches that liner. First out. Navarro steps in 0 for 1 today. Grounds that one to Quinto. She's tosses the Farley for the second out. And now that brings up Maximilian Noggin, who's 0 for 1. And that one's popped up and gets back toward the booth. There's a strike. 0-2 on Noggin. And boy, did Farley make quick work of the Fowls this inning. 1, 2, 3, they go down in order. And we got the top of the order up now for the Marauders. And Lila Quinto leads it off here in the bottom of the 5th. She quickly grounds to Moran for the First out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Trevor Gentry steps in. He's 1 for 2, single and an RBI today. Between the Marauders and the Olympians at the top of the Pepperjack division, it might come down to run differential, so it's out of the way. So the more runs they can score, the better. Full count. And Gentry is struck out. I question that call. Brandt is pulled now, and Kruger comes in out of the Fowls bullpen. As Stetson Fuller steps in for the Marauders here. Thought I heard some cackling from the Marauders bullpen over that call too. And Fuller's walk. So Kruger comes out of the bullpen and walks the first batter he sees. That has happened so many times in Cheese League baseball, and those walks always end up scoring. That brings up Raina McLongthrob. I don't know why you want to get to her. She's juiced and locked in. 2-1 pitch. And McLongthrob grounds out to Rod Slow. So despite being juiced, that hasn't really factored in here for McLongthrob today. Top of the order due up here in the top of the 6th for the Feudin'Fowls. Oliver Hanna steps in. Ball way inside. 2-0. And there's a strike. Kind of came back, didn't it? There's another strike. Popped up. And Gentry's there to put it away for the first out.
The second baseman, number 50.
Kellen Moran steps in now. And grounds that one to McLongthrob for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right
And
fielder,
McForsham steps back, and he's 2 for 2
21.
today with 2 singles. And hits that one Pepperoni's fields and fires for the final out. Again, the Fowls go down in order. Farley's out there working away. 5, 6, and 7 due up now for the home team here in the bottom of the 6th. Joaquin Buck steps in. Grounds to Noggin across the diamond for the first out. Wilder Plows steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. And hits that one, ooh, right at Noggin. Hot shot line drive for the second out. So 2 outs, Liu steps in. Makes it a strike from Kruger. And Liu grounds out to Rod Slow for the final out. Heart of the order due up now for the Feudin'Fowls in the top of the 7th. This is their last chance to kind of change the course of this ball game. Farley is still out there working away though. 71 pitches. That one's hit. Ooh, Pepperoni's snow cone diving catch for the first out.
Number 19.
Slow steps in. He's 0 for 2 today. It's a big looping curveball there from Farley. And the 2-1 pitch. And now the 3-1 pitch too slow. And Farley's working back, full count, and he walks him. Slow is walked. That brings up Taylor Schmidt, who's 0 for 2 today. We're going to have Brennan Dickerson come in, the closer for the Marauders. That one's hit quite well, but Liu camps under it for the second out.
Now batting, the left
Thought he got a little bit more of that
number
one.
30.
And Louis Huber now with 2 outs, runner on first. He steps in. There's a strike, 1-1. Huber grounds to Gentry for the final out of the game. And there we have it, folks. Marauders win. Take a look at the lines here. 0-2-0 for the Fowls. 3-5-0 for the Marauders. So not a lot of hitting in this game, but the big difference maker here is that bottom of the second, that 3-run bottom of the second from the Marauders. It sealed the deal. Otherwise, a pretty well-pitched game on both sides. Let's take a look here at the offense. On the foul side, all of the hits came from Carmelo McForsham. He was 2 for 3 today. All of the hits. That is pretty darn interesting. On the Marauder side, we have Gentry and Fuller and McLongthrope and Liu and Park, all with hits. Good to see Julian Park hit too, because I believe he's among the league leaders in strikeouts, so that is very good. Of course, Gentry with the RBI, and Quinto with the RBI as well, and Pepperoni's also at an RBI. All right, let's take a look at pitching. Farley gets the win. He improves his record to 3-2. His ERA is now 2.30. Brandt gets the loss. He's 0-4 on the season, and it's a rough season here for Woodland Brandt and the aces out of the Feudin'Fowls rotation. Dickerson gets the save. That's his 5th save of the season. Actually, he might now lead the league in saves. We'll have to check that out on our next CSPN episode. Top 3 players now. Brock Farley, of course, 6 1/3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 4 Ks. And Stetson Fuller, he was 1 for 1. Good for him. And Carmelo McForsham, he was 2 for 3. Good for him. Well, not a lot of offense to speak about. Kind of a well-pitched game all around. But again, those 3 runs, that's what sealed the deal here for the Marauders over the Fowls. Thank you so much for watching, folks. This is game number 87 in the books. If you like this game, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Geek Cheese here on YouTube for all of your Cheese League baseball action. And follow us on Twitter at Geek_Cheese for your schedule announcements and other fun stuff. That'll do it for me today. Have a good one, folks. Marauders win. Take care. Bye.